Is this working? Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Check, check. Is this audio working? I don't know, buddy. Oh, hey, Josh. What are you doing, buddy? That was quick. Were you waiting for me to come online? This is pretty much just a test. Rob and I want to do a live video here somewhat soon. Maybe in the next, probably a week or two. And we don't really know what we're doing with this whole live stuff, so yeah, I am quiet on the mic. That's the only thing that I can't figure out. Is it hard to hear me? Surprised we got 2 people watching. This was just pretty impromptu. What if I do this? How about now? Can you hear me now? I bet that's better. And I'm glad you're on, because I was hoping just somebody would hop on just so I could kind of see if I was doing this right. All right, we in business. What are you up to, Josh? I got this bad boy. This is the AJ Fernandez New World. And I figured if anybody was watching, maybe I would just smoke it and do a short video since I'm already live. And I got a little bit of Belvini 12-year double wood, which hopefully you guys saw on our last video. It was in our 5 best whiskeys under 50 bucks. I think I've had this once before. Are the Brewers winning? Are they still playing the Reds? Stupid. You know, these cigars look nice with these bands on the bottom, but they are a pain to get off sometimes. Cigars International, yeah? Is that because someone said you only smoke the one kind, so you got offended? Tough to see out here. I'm trying to light. There's like no flame. It's so bright out. But it's really nice, and it was supposed to rain today, so I'll take it. Any cigars in particular you picked out? I actually had to go into work today for a few hours. Not pretty. Wasn't happy. Might as well move this mic since that's not working. It's pretty good. 2 people watching. I wonder if that's just you and me, which is fine because, again, I didn't plan this. I was just seeing if it worked. So I figured, because if we're going to set a time, I don't want to look like an idiot where we set a time to do it and then we're not ready. And we go live and we're still trying to figure it out. So this way we can kind of get the kinks worked out. I do need a cigar and a drink. You're exactly right, and that's kind of why I'm doing this early. I started my vacation by working. Hey! Crosby's Corner! You're on! Awesome! How you doing, man? I'm just smoking the New World by AJ Fernandez. Pretty good, and we're just trying to see if this whole live stuff works, so here we are. You got me live. So I hate saying Crosby's Corner. Is Crosby your first or last name? And if it is your last name, what's your first name? I think we should know each other on a first name basis. Jeff. All right, we are on a first name basis, Jeff. Josh is also on. He was in our Game of Thrones beer tasting. So, Jeff, meet Josh. It's pretty good so far. The wrapper's kind of funky. I don't know if you can see that. It's like discolored in some areas. But pretty good. Kind of sweet, but with a bitter tobacco taste so far. Not really any spice or pepper, just sweet earth, dry tobacco with my Balvenie 12. As you guys can tell, Rob's not here because, you know, we're not with each other 24/7. He's actually at his folks' cabin up on the lake, enjoying the weekend. I'm actually going to be up there tomorrow for his son's baptism party, so we're going to do that tomorrow. But today, I was supposed to have nothing planned, and then work came up, so I went for a 3-mile run this morning, which felt good because I'm like 10 pounds overweight, which may not seem like a lot, but you definitely feel it in your mind. And when you're not feeling comfortable, it's just blah. So, went for a run. I want to try and get back into that. And then had to go into work for a couple hours. And then came home, worked some more, played some video games, which I haven't done for a long time. And now I'm just relaxing, beautiful weather, good stuff. Josh, you're just big boned. I'm fat. You can see my dog in the background. Maybe he's gonna do his business, you guys can see. Those are the dogs that sometimes get in the video and in the way and make noise. And at the shed back there, there's like a chipmunk. So every time they come out the door, they go chasing it. And this year alone, they've caught a bunny, ripped its head off. They've got some wood ducks, some baby wood ducks, and a squirrel. So all this year. And the bunny was right around Easter. I think it was the day before. Jeff, How tall are you? I'm 6 foot exactly, and when I was really working out, I was about 190 pounds, and now I'm about 200 to 202. So I'd like to be in that 190 pound range. But I just turned 32, and as I'm getting older, I can definitely tell that it is hard to keep losing weight. I mean, my metabolism has slowed down, and with my job, I do a lot of sitting at a computer, or I do a lot of driving. And then when I get to, I'm in management, so when I get to buildings, I meet with my managers, and then I do a lot of sitting there. So there's not a whole lot of work being done. 5'11", yeah, so we're about in the same range. Oh, good stuff. Good to have a cigar. Of course. So you guys got any big plans for the 4th? I'm not gonna lie, this is weird that I'm talking and I'm reading your comments. It'd be cooler if we could collaborate somehow like a Skype, but I think you got to pay extra money with YouTube for that. So I guess this is as good as we get for now. Yeah, so Jeff, we are in the same boat. It's tough. Because when I was a working manager, I was probably walking anywhere from 6 to 8 miles a day, you know, lifting things, and now it's a lot of paperwork and stuff like that. Cooking ribs, that sounds good. I think tomorrow we're just having like burgers and brats and cigars and whiskey. Stopped at the local liquor store where I was today, where I was working, and they had some Balvenie 14-year Caribbean cask that I almost picked up, but price was just a little too steep. Plus, I'm getting a little bit of heat from the wife for having a little bit too much in the old liquor cabinet. So, yeah, now's the time for cookouts, and it should be pretty good weather, at least up here in the Wisconsin. But yeah, it's to the point too with alcohol, or whiskey I should say, that I compare everything to Total Wine, and I know their prices are like the lowest, so I can see something and say, oh, nope, that's not a good buy, or hey, that's actually a pretty good price, I might pick that up. Turning into a whiskey nerd. Ooh, that's nice that that cloud came in. It feels better. Financial advisor, I love that. Yeah, I get yelled at too because I don't have an off switch. I just kind of keep buying. Hopefully, the wife and I will be adopting a little baby girl next month. So hopefully, I'm hoping that changes how I look at money, because now it's kind of like I just get what I want and I do what I want. So I get cigars and I get whiskey, and it's like, well, whatever. Kind of fills the void, but I'm hoping that changes because it kind of has to coming up here. But actually, Jeff, I will be in Texas in mid-July for the adoption, so I'll be in Dallas. I think that's a few hours away from you, but be in the same state. So, looking forward to it. Should have gotten something for her as well when you buy your whiskey. Who, me? Get Jen something? Yeah, I don't know what she'd want. She doesn't drink anymore because she's on some meds that just she can't really drink. So I'm hoping soon. Hey, thanks, Jeff. Yep, been a long road, so hopefully we can go to the next chapter here.
yeah, I think this live video thing will work out. You know, hopefully we can get some people to send some questions and maybe we can have some discussion topics. Like I said, it'd be awesome if I could see you guys, but do what we can. Josh, you can feel free to buy me whiskey anytime. I will always accept that. Notice my ash is kind of like splitting. Damn bugs. I was gonna smoke the whole cigar live, but I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys. Oh yeah, video chat through Gmail. Yeah. I mean we could Skype, but they used to be able to do it where you could do a YouTube live video with two people, and it would either flip screens or it'd be like a split screen or something like that. But I don't know. I think they've changed it in the last year or so. Oh, I gotta give you the money, Josh? Well, that kind of defeats the purpose. Try and help a friend out. Wow! Bugs out here. Flying in my face. Not to mention I got ants crawling on my feet. And I ran out of ant spray. No, Josh, where's Caskers? Is it temp here? It says it's 76, but it's gotta be close to 80, especially right here in the sun. I was gonna do it on the porch where we do our smoking videos, but kind of figured a change of scenery would be nice. I'm gonna go get my ashtray before I lose this. We are back. What? My Stinky Pete ashtray. Ooh, double tap. Yeah, it's finally summer. Oh, so it's that Caskers is a website to get, I'm assuming, wine and spirits and such. Oh! 98 degrees, that's pretty cool for Texas. I've been told when I get there it's probably going to be 115-ish. We were there in, my wife and I were there in January for a weekend. We were in, I always forget it, what city it is. The airport's right out of it, not Dallas Airport. The one west, I believe. What's the city west of Dallas, between Dallas and Fort Worth? No, was it Irving? Might have been Irving. But it was like 75 degrees, and we brought our shorts and everything. We're like, this is great, and everybody there's like, it's cold. Irving. Yeah, it was Irving. Okay. Yeah, I liked it there. Not too big of a city, not too small. I'm kind of I grew up in the country, so I'd rather be in the country, but now I live in a city about, I don't know, 32,000 people worth, and that's big enough for me. Milam? Hey, good to see you, buddy. We're just testing out the live feed and smoking a cigar. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Andrew Milam won the cigar giveaway. I think that was the 3 cigars with the leather holder. Is it? Oh, it's 36,000 here. Okay. Yeah, you're all right. Leave it to Josh to know the facts. Andrew Milam, what are you doing? That you stumbled upon me. Just hanging out? I'm getting kind of a wonky burn here. I did. I don't remember what I asked you that you're saying you did. That's okay. I thought about calling somebody over to see if they'd want to be a part of this, but I figured I'd try it out and just see if it worked. I literally didn't know if, like you said, I tried to use the mic and the sound wasn't working, so literally didn't know if this would work at all. I wanted to hook up we use a DSLR for recording, and then with the mic, and then we have like lighting when we're inside, and I wanted to use that because I've been in photography before and graphic design, and I'm kind of perfectionist, so when you see like a video that's blurry, I get really pissed about that, and I almost don't want to post it, but I don't want to waste, you know, our time by not posting it. So anyways, yeah, it would cost me a lot of money to hook up the camera and such, so I figured for a start, you know, we could just use this and, you know, do a live video every once in a while, see what everybody's up to. Andrew, finishing up daughter's birthday party. Oh, good, good excuse to step aside. Man. It's pretty quiet out today. Sometimes I just like to sit out here and have a cigar and just listen to the world. You got the birds chirping, the wind kind of not really too breezy, but still nice. We do have this one tree in the neighbor's yard that it's like creaking 24 hours a day, and it drives me nuts. And it's like, I'm just like, let's chop it down. Really bright, high contrast. Yeah, well, I'm just using my my MacBook. There's really no settings that I have, and I'm sitting in the sun. We got a first timer here. We'll get better. That's what we're all about. Audio sounds great. I'm just using the computer speakers, so that's great. Chainsaw. I think we'd have to chop down 3 trees because I don't know which one it is. This band comes off real nice. That's good. Voila. That's what I like to see. Thanks, Andrew. I appreciate it. I'm not perfect. But I'm working on my suntan while talking to you guys, so that's why we're doing the high contrast, so we can just 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it today. Again, this was just an impromptu live. Just seeing what you guys are up to. Hopefully you guys are having a good 4th weekend, even though it's early. I'm off of work till Thursday, but hopefully work doesn't come calling me, because that would suck. So hopefully I can stay off of work. Josh is a comedian. You can never get enough sun. Andrew, I'm close to it through. I don't know what that means. Close to it though? Close to what? There's a lag, so every time you guys comment, I have to go back and say, what were we talking about? That's tough, because I put zero lag time, but I guess it does take a little bit of time to go through all the wires and get through to your computers and such. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised you guys are still hanging on with me. It's been about 25 minutes. Appreciate that. Ah, perfection. Yeah, we're always striving for it, even though it's not attainable. Really had a fun time doing our last video on the 5 best whiskeys under 50. I know a lot of them were kind of cutting it close, but and maybe some people in their areas cannot get those for under 50, but again, it's tough to judge when in your area you can and you don't know what everybody else can get. So I thought it was a good list. Had a lot of fun doing it with Rob. Hopefully seems to be doing pretty well so far. Trying to balance it out for people that just want the cigars and just want the whiskey, and some want both, but trying to do a little bit of both every week. Hopefully that doesn't slow down. Andrew, I'm smoking a New World by AJ Fernandez. It was a small smoke, and I haven't had one for a while, so I figured I would have that. And then I'm out of Balvenie 12 Doublewood, which is all the way inside, so I don't know if I'll get it. Not too bad. It's kind of sweet with dry tobacco, no pepper, no spice, a little bit of earth. Pretty good. Yeah, I thought we had some good banter in the last video too. I think my favorite part was when Rob was talking and then I kind of accidentally cut him off and went to my birthday whiskeys because I was so excited, and he's like, well, that's nice, Graeme, but I was talking. We had a lot of fun. So I kind of want to do more of those like under $100 best whiskeys, or under $30 for people on a tight budget. I think those would be a lot of fun. Also want to do more verses, just to, you know, keep it fresh. Cigars, it's kind of tough. I know Pete from For Pete's Sake Have a Cigar is doing the mid-stick review, and that's really good to kind of shorten it up, and some people don't like all the banter and the talk, but, you know, I kind of like the conversation as well, just to see what you guys are up to. Like, I haven't heard from Rory in a while. I like seeing what Crosby's Corner's up to. That's always fun. You know, Pete, I like hearing him and Tom go at it. So, I know for me, I like to see how everybody's doing, what's going on in life. But I do know that some people just want to know, is this a good cigar, and should I buy it? I'm gonna run quick and go get that so I can stay fresh. I'll be right back. This stuff's really good. The Balvenie 12-year Doublewood. I can get this for about $42.99, and it is worth every penny. I have the single barrel as well. I kind of like the 12 Doublewood better, and there's about a $30 difference in price, so I'm not upset about that. Yeah, Andrew, I hear you. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for too. I want to give a reason for kind of everybody to watch, give everybody a little bit of something. You know, I think you should have a little bit of info on what you're smoking, what you're drinking. The Heaven's Nectar. The wife is sleeping right now, so she'll probably wake up, and I'll be ready for a nap. Andrew, I wish you lived closer too, man. You guys should just, you know, pack up and move. Actually, there's a house for sale, other side of the street, and the next block over. Really nice big house. We do got to get together though, seriously, sometime. Have a cigar and some conversation. It's just finding that time. Maybe before I go to Texas, maybe a night after softball, a couple guys can come here and we can have a stogie. Yep, pretty much kitty corner. Yeah, shift napping. Gotcha. We watched the movie, well, first, last night, we were hanging out with Jen's grandma and her mom, and we watched The Conjuring 2. And I don't mind scary movies, but usually when there's demonic possession, I tend to not, I get a little bit squirmy and I don't like to watch those, but, you know, we watched that, and it was about 9 o'clock when that one was over, so we turned on Storks to kind of try and forget about that movie so it wasn't so fresh. And there's this stork and this chick trying to deliver this baby, and they're like literally almost dead. They're dead tired, and the baby woke them up during the middle of the night, and the baby's wide awake, and they're trying to sleep, and they're deciding who's going to sleep and who's not. So, yeah, exciting, nervous, can't wait for it. All in God's plan, right? Good thing the says the stream is healthy. That's good. I'm all the way out on the patio, so that was another test just to see if we had good enough signal, which it seems like we do. We're actually caught up on all of our videos, so hopefully we can get a couple recorded this week. It's going to be tough, but we might not have anything coming out for a while here. I don't even know what's in the pipeline to do yet, so hopefully we'll get there. Thanks for the comment, Andrew. We'll do our best at parenting. That's all we can do, right? Yesterday afternoon I cut my lawn, and then I went to the Young's house and cut theirs too to help him out, help Ryan out until he gets back. So that was interesting. Got all the way into his garage and I couldn't get his lawnmower out because his car was in the way, so I had to come back home and grab mine. But always nice doing other people a solid. Should do one on the first episode of Game of Thrones season 7. Yeah, we could just do like a little chat and give away all the spoilers. That'd be fun. Not too much here. Got stuff to do tonight. No, I don't. Oh, man. That is good stuff. Not sure what I like better about Scotch. The nosing that I get, or just the taste. Probably both together. Alright, Andrew. See you later, man. Thanks for stopping in. See you soon. Appreciate you guys hopping on. I was kind of getting nervous about coming on because I figured I'd be talking to myself. But pretty cool that a couple people hopped on. Appreciate that. It's a beautiful day here in WI. Dogs are enjoying it too. Let's see if we can. I'm moving this Woody. Let's see if I can change something here. There's Woody. He's just chilling out. with me. And Sadie's out here somewhere. Not really sure where. I'm gonna type by Andrew. Pretty much just watching the chat so I don't see myself, because on YouTube here it's delayed, so I don't want to get all mixed up and stuff and get distracted by the chat there. Oh, although weird, this is pretty fun. I mean, I like collaborating with you guys, actually talking live. Pretty cool stuff. I think Jeff from Crosby's Corner got taken away by something. Said BRB, and I haven't seen him since. Scared him off. And now Woody switched to the other side. Get some sun. Oh, back. Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them, that's for sure. So Josh, are you cooking out tonight? What are you cooking? I know Jeff said he's, I think, was it Jeff that said he was cooking ribs? Or was it you, Josh? That's way up in the chat, so I'm not going to look. My memory's not very good. So Jeff, what kind of videos are you going to come up with here soon? Getting the grill set up, nice. I should grill, but I'm feeling lazy. Probably doesn't help that I'm smoking a cigar and having whiskey. Yeah, typically women wouldn't like that comment, Josh. Man, wish I could come by your guys' house, get some ribs and some steak. I have no clue what we're doing for dinner, and it's almost 5 o'clock. Very cool. Kind of in one of those moods where I don't really know what I feel like doing. Like after I'm done with this, which is probably going to be somewhat soon, I can see myself just sitting around, maybe cleaning up my basement. Yeah, Jeff, I mean, do you have any experience doing videos, or are you just kind of starting off? I think you're onto some great stuff. I used to have my own part-time photography business, so that's helped me with, you know, some of this. And then I went to school and have an associate's in graphic design, which I don't use. But that's definitely made this transition a lot easier to, you know, with some of our graphics and stuff. I've kind of been doing that a little bit, so all I had to do was brush up on my skills, and I'm really good at taking like a photo and editing it, but I can't draw, so I need a starting point in order to be good at creating stuff, which is where, you know, graphics really are fun to me, because I can take things and put them together and create what I'm looking at. If you noticed in our newest video, the 5 best whiskeys under 50, we got some new graphics because I actually had to restore my computer and start over because it was lagging and something happened where I couldn't even open anything. So luckily I keep all my stuff on hard drives, but I figured it'd be a good chance to, you know, start doing some new stuff with the graphics and, you know, keep getting better. I actually watched our first video, which was the Welcome to Simple Diversion. Now it's called like Simple Diversion the Beginning, or the beginning, something like that, I don't know. Where we were going to do like entertainment, Funko Pops, cigars, and whiskey. Because for a while, Rob and I were into Funko Pops. That's kind of died down now. But we thought that'd be cool to talk about everything, but it's kind of just too opposite from each other, like cigars and whiskey. I think go together really well, but Funko Pops and like movies, sometimes they don't, but you can work it into conversation. Adobe Premiere Elements 13. Okay. I don't think that's too bad. I haven't worked with that. I first started with iMovie, and then now we work with Final Cut on Mac, because I work on Macintosh. Some of that stuff can be kind of hard to get going on too. You kind of got to teach yourself. I'm drinking this like water. I should probably go get water after this. Well, Jeff, I'm glad that you got into the YouTube community, because you know, that's what it's all about. It's fun interacting with you guys, and again, like I said before, seeing what you're up to. Some of it is just having that relationship and actually seeing what's new with you and what's going on. Yeah, I also have a MacBook Pro, which is what I'm on right now. It's the 2012 version that I've just kind of souped up. And then what I do all my editing on is I have the Retina iMac desktop, and that's pretty nice. I like having the big screen that I can kind of work around and whatnot. Careful you don't repeat from last year, 4th of July. I don't remember what last year's 4th of July was. Fill me in, Josh. Oh. Almost had a son of a moment, but luckily the table caught it. And here comes that sun again. What happened July 4th? Trying to think. Wasn't when we went to Ryan's house and polished off the Eagle Rare and Basil Hayden's, was it? We're just getting hot. I think we're going to be done at the 45-minute mark, guys. Golfing in the early afternoon in Ryan's house. That was so much fun. Drinks and cigars. That's right. Yeah, I did pass out on the couch. And then Ryan was like hugging me when we were leaving. That was a lot of fun. We got to do that again sometime. I was going to go golfing this morning, but I didn't know if it was going to rain or not. All right, Crosby. See you later, man. All right, guys. Well, I'm glad this worked. Rob and I will be doing a live video, and we'll get this scheduled, but hopefully July 12th or the 14th. And we're looking forward to collaborating with you guys. Collaborating, I should say. I'm going to end this now because it's getting warm. But everybody have a great 4th of July. Stay safe. And as always, we'll see you soon.